Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I am going to do a very different video for you. It's going to be very sceptical, is it, for different people? But what I'm about to say is very, very true. I wasn't on drugs, and that's all you need to know. So first things first, I have seen a fairy. It was an experience. I tell my friends this, they don't believe me. I tell every person I meet actually, and they don't believe me. The only person who believes me is my mum, because she was there and I wouldn't make it up when I was younger. She didn't see it at all. Spiritual, let's say. We are a very spiritual family, and a lot of my family does believe in fairies and stuff like that, and I have been brought up to believe that fairies were real. But besides that, I don't think it would have happened if I didn't believe. I think seeing is believing, believing isn't seeing. No, believing is seeing, seeing isn't believing. Seeing is believing, believing isn't seeing. Oh my god! Seeing is believing, believing isn't seeing. Yeah, I've never said that out loud. I always just write it down. The showers and the toilets were. So the shower was like like caravans, but really nice. So like a metal van sort of thing, and the shower was heated up by coal and fire. And it was really nice. It was a nice clean shower and stuff. And the toilet was like a shed with a hole in the ground, but with a proper toilet on top. So you sort of piss and shit into the ground. How very nice. And I remember when I was younger, I was always really scared to fall down, because it was a very deep hole. The things down there I did not want to fall into. One night, it was dark. It was very dark because my mum walked me to the toilet, because obviously I wouldn't have been able to go alone, because you'd never know who was by the woods. And so the toilet, so let's just think, there was like trees and like a river, so it's like a stream in Dingastow, and the toilet was by there at one side. So I went to the toilet, my mum was waiting outside while I was just having a wee, and so the door was like a wooden door, so it was quite high, but there was like a gap like this under the bottom so you could see feet. And I was obviously just having a piss or whatever. I don't know what I was doing. I could have been having a shit. Who knows? I don't remember that. I don't remember the details to that, because I was too busy focusing on the little thing down there. Its little head popped under. No word of a lie. A little fairy's head popped under the toilet. Not even joking. It had a little fairy's head pop under the toilet. Not actually under the toilet. Under the toilet door. And it didn't say nothing. So basically I looked down, and a little fairy's head popped under. I saw one wing, so I knew it was a fairy. Didn't think it could have been like, I don't know what it could have been, but it was 100% a fairy. So I saw a big wing. It was probably like this big. The wing. The fairy was probably about this big, like that. It's quite large, bigger than you would think a fairy is. And its head, it was a boy. He had a little hat on. So acorn, you know what acorns? It had one of those on. You know that. So an acorn is like that, and then an acorn's got like this bit on the bottom or the top, whatever you want to say. It's like just a little circle. He had a little acorn hat on. Yeah. So I think it was a water sprite, because it was by the river, and that's where fairies, water sprites live. So basically, it was a water sprite. So what happened was, I saw the fairy pop its head under the toilet door. And I cried and screamed because I was so scared. I didn't now. I think I would still be so fucking scared. I'd be like, oh my god! But because I was so young, most kids would have been like, oh my god, there's a fairy. Oh wow, wow, I've seen a fairy, and then it would just disappear or fuck off and fly away or something. But I literally just looked down and I sort of was like, oh my god, there's a fucking fairy. But what a time to have a little peek while I'm having a piss or a shit. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much, Water Sprite. Don't know what your name is, didn't actually get that far. My mum was standing outside and I screamed and cried, and she was like, what? And I was like, I've just seen a fairy. It was a it was a weird experience. I've seen a fairy, what the fuck? It's actually just come into my mind that I can't remember it at all. I can, but I've seen a fairy and it just really scared the shit out of me. I don't know if I can do this video anymore. It's actually scaring the shit out of me, because you know when you remember something but you don't that much? Fucking hell, tripping. Nah. So basically, yeah, that is it. That is my story. This fairy flew, they didn't fly. Fairy popped his head under the door. I cried, my mum came and I was like, oh my god, I've seen a fairy. And as I got older, I asked my mum, I was like, when I was younger, did I see a fairy? And she said yes. I did see a fairy. I've always said since that day, she goes, I screamed and I saw a fairy, and it's not like I was in my sleep because I was sitting on the toilet. I can't have fallen asleep like, oh my god, I've just had a quick dream, because my mum would have wondered what I'm doing. Like, she was talking to me constantly because I didn't like being on my own at all. So she was probably just chatting, and we were probably just having a conversation while I was having a piss or whatever. And yeah, then that's when it happened. But she would have had her head facing like outwards. She wouldn't have just had it over like this. So she wouldn't have been looking at me. She would have been looking this way. So she would have missed it anyway. So it was just a weird experience. It was a weird experience. It was a really, really weird experience. I can't quite believe that I actually saw one anyway. I do wish I do see them again. That'd be so good, but not when I'm on my own. I'd be so scared. But if you guys haven't seen the film, it's a fairy tale, true story. I'm going to link it down below to buy the DVD, because it's such a actually, let me get it. So beautiful, and I've been watching this since I was little. To have it on video, and recently for my 20th birthday on DVD, which I was so happy about. I was like, oh my god! So it's such a lovely film. And to be honest, that picture of the fairy kind of did look like the fairy I saw, other than the fact that it was a boy and the wings were very much alike. But all wings are like that on bugs and stuff. But I know now I'm saying that people could be like, oh, it was definitely a bug. It wasn't a bug because it had a little face. Probably a little human face, that little boy did. Little water sprite. So yeah, if you guys you probably think I'm actually making this shit up and it's a load of rubbish. But I'm 100% not. I just thought I'd put this up here and see if anyone else has seen a fairy. Because it'd be pretty cool if you have. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it, because it's such a beautiful film. And it might make you feel very magical after. And you'll be like, whoa. Ooh. Based on the legendary true story. Exactly, this is based on a true fucking story. People see fairies, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I've definitely seen fairy, and I really hope someone else has, because this is based on a true story. Let me read it to you.
Based on a legendary true story. Based on a legendary true story. Fairy tale follows the adventures of cousins Elsie Wright and Frances Griffin. Brought together by tragedy, they lose themselves in the magical world of fairies and spirits. But when met with a wall of disbelieving parents and adults, I'm so bad at reading by the way, and adults, the girls embark on a mission. Armed with cameras and determined belief in their supernatural friends, they take a series of photographs that will take the country by storm and propel them on the adventure of a lifetime, introducing them to the legendary figures like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Harry Houdini.
Only one question remains. Do you believe in fairies? I believe in fairies. I do. I do believe in fairies, and the question is to you guys, do you believe in fairies? Even before watching this video, did you believe, or were you sceptical? Is that the right word? If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up if you did. Comment down below anything if you want to ask any questions. But I kind of did cover all of it. It was such a quick encounter. All my links are down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you very soon. Thanks guys, bye! Bye! Why does everyone, whenever you say bye, it's like hi and bye, it's like hello, and bye is like bye, but you never just say, but like in person you're like hello, you don't go hello, but on the phone you're like hello, bye, your voice always goes higher. Just thought I'd let you guys know that, but you probably know that anyway.